Welcome to GKey Solutions Private Limited. Power BI classes with real-time interview questions and answers. Class-2 Types of licenses and difference among import mode versus direct query versus live connection in Power BI.
In this class, we are going to discuss about the types of Power BI licenses and the differences among import mode versus direct query versus live connection in Power BI. Let us discuss about different types of licenses. First, we'll start with Power BI Free. The purpose is individual use. Key features are like create reports, use Power BI Desktop. Cost of it is free. Next is Power BI Pro. Purpose is collaboration and sharing. Key features are share reports, collaborate, consume, share content. And cost of it is per user monthly fee. Next is Power BI Premium per capacity. We can call it as PPU. Purpose of it is advanced features for individual users. Key features are like AI, page needed reports, larger datasets. Cost of it is per user higher fee. Next is Power BI Premium. We can call it as capacity. Organization wide capacity for large scale deployments. Key features are like dedicated cloud capacity, on-prem report server, unlimited sharing. Cost of it is per capacity monthly fee. Last one is Power BI Embedded. Embed Power BI visuals into customer apps. Key features are like for developers, pay as you go pricing. Now we can see the differences among import mode versus direct query versus live connection in Power BI. Let's see import mode. How it works. Power BI imports a copy of the data from the source in its internal memory engine. Data refresh is data is static until you refresh it manually or via scheduled refresh. Performance very fast because data is loaded into memory. Data size limits limited by your machine's memory or Power BI service limits approximately 1 GB per dataset in Pro license. It is best for when you want high performance and your data doesn't change every second. Let's see the next thing, that is direct query. How it works. Power BI doesn't import data. Instead, it queries the data source live every time you interact with visuals. Data refresh. Data is always current, no need to refresh manually. Coming to the performance, depends on the underlying data source's performance and network latency. Can be slower than import mode. Limitations are like some DAX functions and modeling features are restricted. It is best for when your data is too large to import or needs to be real time. Coming to the third one, that is live connection. How it works. Similar to direct query but specially used to connect live to analysis services models. Data refresh is queries are sent directly to the live models. Data is always current. Performance depends on the performance of the analysis services server. Coming to the modeling, limited modeling is allowed in Power BI. Most modeling is done in the analysis service model. Best for enterprise environments with centralized semantic models in SSAS or Azure IaaS. Let's see these things practically in Power BI Desktop. Now we are in Power BI Desktop environment. This is a sample report that I have developed by using a source called Excel source. To check the direct query or import and live connections, we have to deal with the database. In this scenario, we have to connect with a database. Here I have SQL Server database installed in my machine. We are going to connect with the database here. Here it will be asking server name and database name. This is my SQL Server database which is installed in my machine, and this is my server name. I'm just going to give it as a server name here, and the database that I'm going to use here is demo.GKey. I'm just copying this name as well. Here you can see import and direct query. Why we are only seeing the import and direct query here means we are dealing with the database here. We are not dealing with the SSAS cubes. If you are connected to SSAS cubes, then you're going to see the live connection also here. Import is something like that. We are just connecting to the GKey solutions server of SQL server, and we are connecting to a particular database called demo.gkey. By using import mode here, it is going to import all the tables which are in employee table. We are just selecting the employee table and we are getting this data loaded into our Power BI desktop. Now by using the import mode, what it is going to do is it will just import the data from the server, from a database and a particular table, and that data is going to get into a temporary memory of Power BI desktop. Every time if you perform any calculation or anything here, it is going to get the data from this fetched data which is in Power BI desktop memory itself. It will not go and connect with a SQL Server database. In this way, the import mode is going to work here. And let's try to get the data from the same SQL Server by using other mode. Like, see, we are connecting again to the server, and database also we are connecting to the same database. It is optional, you can mention here we are changing it to the direct query. See, direct query means if you click on OK, it will get all the tables for a demo at gkey.com or something. If there is an advanced option, here you can write a particular query from this demo.gkey tables. Okay, now we are not using a direct advanced option, we are just connecting by using direct query. See, again we try to connect with a department table or something. Here we have connected with the department table. Here we are having department table as well. Here this table cannot be shown because it is not import mode. It is a direct mode. That means the data here in department table, whenever you use this thing in the report, for example, these are the different columns which are available in department table, which is directly connected to the database by using direct mode. That means if you do any calculations or if you fetch any columns on these visualizations, it is directly connected to the database and it will get the data from the database. That is called direct connection. Whereas import means it will just import the data to the Power BI desktop, and if you perform any calculations or something, it will perform on the Power BI desktop memory itself. Whereas in the direct mode, whatever happens or what are going to happen, the calculations or everything, it will directly connect to the database itself and it will calculate on the database side and it will fetch the data from there and it will give it to your visualization. In this way, the import mode and the direct connection and live connection are differ in their functionality when we are dealing with the databases and SSAS cubes. Thank you. Stay connected with GKey IT solutions on all your favorite platforms. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content. Join the GKey community and grow your IT career with us.